There are more FIFA Men's World Cup preparations underway in Vancouver, including surveillance. The city has started the process to install hundreds of cameras around World Cup-related sites. Officials say it's a necessary measure for public safety. Advocates worry about who controls that data. Here to explain it all, got Dan Burrett. Dan, let's talk about the rollout has started. What's the plan here?
So, signs like this are popping up in areas around downtown Vancouver, close to BC Place Stadium, which will host 7 games for the Men's World Cup. FIFA. This area will be under temporary video surveillance for the tournament. If you have concerns about this, you can call a number on the screen. These will be temporary for when the tournament is on from June 11th to July 19th. 200 cameras are going to be installed as part of what's called a FIFA requirement in areas supporting World Cup-related activities. That includes around BC Place Stadium, a festival zone in the east side of the city, as well as some training sites. The BC government estimates 350,000 people alone will be visiting the stadium for those 7 games. Now, the Vancouver Host Committee, they're helping organize this part of the tournament in Vancouver, saying the cameras are being installed now for testing. They're not going to be operational, and any images that are caught will be blurred for privacy. It also says the cameras will be used strictly for public safety and removed once the World Cup actually begins. So that's the setup right now.
So it's a FIFA requirement, so presumably not something that's specific to the city of Vancouver, but rather
Correct.
all of the host cities. Talk about privacy concerns. What are they?
Well, it's depending on who, first of all, gets to see and use this footage. The host committee says access will be limited to, quote, authorized personnel and handled in line with city policy and privacy law. The footage will be shared as needed with FIFA and security contractors. That has privacy advocates concerned. They're not so much worried about the cameras, but then what happens to that material, the footage they capture once it leaves city control.
FIFA is not a Canadian public body. Security contractors, they may or may not be based inside of Canada. Hopefully they are. Our privacy legislation and cybersecurity in general, we're very sensitive to when data moves outside of the boundaries of Canada, because other jurisdictions have less privacy protective legislation than we do.
This also comes amid new temporary bylaws, Sarah, approved by City Council, which restricts street vending, entertainment, and distributing advertising in and around BC Place and other venues and events, with fines up to $1,000 if people don't comply. Experts are also concerned that FIFA gets to dictate what people in Vancouver can do in and around these spaces. You'll remember well, Sarah, this is not new for big events, particularly in Vancouver. During the 2010 Winter Olympics, nearly 1,000 cameras were on across the city to monitor crowds, 900 installed by the RCMP security unit, another 90 installed by the city. The city says those 90 have been shut down. CBC News has asked the RCMP if any of the 900 cameras they installed are still running. We also hit the streets to ask people what they think about the FIFA cameras.
I think that living in Canada and first world countries, you kind of expect the government to try and keep you safe. So if the surveillance is used for the safety of people around here, I think that's okay.
I feel like there's a line that we should not cross between secure and getting spy.
I mean, yeah, I'm okay. It's like a biggest event. It's like a World Cup. So, yeah, it should be for other people, for the athletes coming in here. And also speaking for Vancouver, like people can come in here, feel safe.
We've also reached out to Toronto's FIFA Organizing Committee to see what they're doing and what requirements they may have, if any, to install cameras like Vancouver's, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
You're welcome.